I chose a game called Takeoff for my Receptive Language Therapy project. This is what the game board looks like. The object is to get from the start all the way through to the finish while following multi-step simple directions. The age range for this game is 6 to 11 or grades 4 through 6, and the goal is to use this game to increase receptive language skills by following multi-step simple directions. What is needed for the game is the game board, the game cards that have the directions printed on them, a die, and tokens or something to use as the pieces to move. I have little wooden tiles here that I am using for mine. How to play the game is the player will roll the die and they will move that number of steps, and then the instructor will pull that many number of direction cards out for that person. The person has to follow each direction, and they have directions such as hold up one finger, tap your knee with one finger, blink your eyes twice, open your mouth wide, say my name 3 times, and touch your nose with one finger. So the object is for, say if the person rolled a 4, they would move 4 steps, the instructor would pull 4 cards, and they would follow each direction on those 4 cards. If they perform the directions correctly, they can move forward another 2 spaces. If they perform the directions incorrectly, they have to move backwards another 2 spaces. In either case, the person's turn is over and it's the next player's turn. The first player to reach the finish line is the winner. And there's a special space at the top that says go back 2. If the person lands on that, then they have to go backwards 2 spaces. How to teach this game, I would explain the rules of the game to the students and also let them know that our goal is to learn how to follow simple multi-step directions. And I would give them examples of the directions beforehand, such as puff out your cheeks, and maybe show them how to do that, or touch your nose with one finger, cross your fingers on one hand, and just so they get the idea of the game beforehand and they know what we're looking for. This game can be adapted for a child who is struggling by simplifying the directions and giving them one-step directions such as sit down, stand up, stop, go. It can also be made more difficult for a child who's finding this game a little too easy by increasing the steps of the directions, maybe having 2 or 3 step directions to increase the difficulty. Or there's an optional play that is provided by the game where the players have to come up with their own directions and the other players have to follow those directions. And that is pretty much the idea of the game.